Morning guys, and welcome to Amateur Detecting Days with me, Ads. I'm out on this Sunday morning waiting for Rob. We've got a new permission to go to today, but Rob's had an unplanned lie-in this morning, so I've come to the hammy fields just while I wait for him to get up, get dressed and whatever else, and then we're going to shoot over to the new permission. I'm probably not going to do any filming on here, to be honest, because I'm not going to be here very long, just while I'm waiting for him. But yeah, we got a new permission today, which is, I'm not sure how many acres it is, but it's a bean farm that's just been harvested, so it's going to be difficult swinging. So today I'll get to use this. I've got the 9-inch coil, and it's perfect for testing it out today on this new farm. I have been out with it once before, and I did have some nice little finds up. It was on the pasture though. I'll add those to the start of the video, some nice little finds there. But today it's a proper test for this and a proper full day's use for it. I can't believe how small it is. It is literally like swinging nothing now without the 13-inch coil on. But yeah, today's the first opportunity to use it properly for the reasons why I bought it. I bought it for the stubble, but he's actually raked it, so it's flat, so I could have got through with my big coil on here now. But never mind. But this is the reason why I bought it, because harvest season, freshly cut stubble, difficult to get the coil through, and with it being small, it should be a little bit easier. So today's going to be like almost a 4 days digging, but it's kind of a review on this thing as well at the same time. So hopefully we can get up some decent finds. If you're new to the channel, guys, and you're enjoying what you see, please do consider subscribing. I'm almost at 1,000 subscribers now. I'm sort of into the last 100 subscribers. You're really helping me out by hitting that button. And also, I mean, even if you're not new and you're enjoying my videos, just drop us a like. I mean, a like to you guys might seem a little bit insignificant, but it makes a big difference to me. The more likes and the more comments I get on the video, the better my algorithm is, and the more my videos are pushed out, and it reaches a wider audience. So it might seem insignificant to you, a like, but it means a lot to me. I appreciate everyone that watches, and I appreciate all the comments and all the likes and all the subscribes as well. Anyway, let's get on. Let's see if I can get something up before Rob gets here. So wish me luck, guys, and I'll catch you at that first hole. Cheers.
Okay, first actual find, other than bullets and shot ends, is this thing. Now, I think that's a coin that's been cut into like a star shape, or like a cog kind of shape. I think, yeah, because I can see detail on it. Let's give it a clean. I think it's a coin. It is a coin, 100%. That's new. Never ever seen that before. Should give it a wipe. It is, it's a coin. Now, I think that's possibly George II. It's been cut, and you can see, sure you can see Britannia or something on that face. The pictures aren't great, are they? Sure you can see Britannia or something on there. Just give it another quick look. Sorry. There's definitely something on there, isn't there? I'm not sure, but that's definitely a bust. Now, I'm not sure if that is George II. What does that say there? And it's not, it's William. That says, you can see G-E-V. Or is it G? No, it's not. It's G-E-O-R-G. No, it is. It's George II. Well, I think William would be facing the other way, wouldn't he? That's cool, though, isn't it? Look at that. That's a weird coin. Why would someone do that to a coin? I'm pretty sure that Tanya's on there somewhere, but I can't really make it. I think that might be a head there. I'm not sure. But that's cool. That's something new. That's where the date would have been there. Look, there's a... Can't see what that says. I'm not sure. Oh, dropped it. Where's it gone? There. Sorry. Yeah. That's cool. I like that. Wicked. Something different in it. Cool. And another coin. And I think I can see some detail in it already. Oh yeah. Oh wow. Look at that. It's a William. William the Third. Look at that. We might even, if we're lucky, maybe not. I was going to say we might be able to get a date off it, but that side's not in great condition. I can't even see. Oh yeah, it would be here somewhere. But yeah, I can't get a date off it here. Possibly. Can I see? No. Possibly, but look at that face. That's got to be up there with one of the best Williams I've ever had. Look at that. Wow. That's really good. That's awesome. So this will be, what is it, 1680? I can't remember. I think it's 1680 or 1685 to 1705, something like that. I can't remember. I'll put it on screen. That's cool. William the Third. Awesome. On we go. And another coin, and I know who it is already because we have a date, 1722. I'm sure that is. So that's going to be a George I. 1727 he died. So yeah, this is towards the end of his reign. That's cool. It's in pretty good condition actually. All of this crud will come off with the pencil as well. Yeah, you can see where it says Georgius there, and it would have said Rex around the other side there. And you can see where it says Brit there. And clear date 1722. I may have scuffed it, you know. I've only just noticed that. That's a shame. But that's 3 coins already, and that's all we've had so far is coins. But they're all old. We had George II, George I, and William III. So yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
On we go. Okay, let's live dig this just in case. Got a absolutely solid 90. Well, it went up to 91 then. Just in case. I made the mistake on the last video not doing a live dig on a coin, on a silver coin, despite telling myself I should have live digged it. So I'm not gonna make that mistake again today. Oh, I cut a full plug, I wasn't meant to. The grass is very long, so I couldn't really see where the cuts were. Still got a 92. Let's have a look. Well, I've got some beeps in. Come on. Let's make sure you're in shot. Centre of the hole. I do like the pinpointing on this little coil. Just definitely makes it, it's a coin, definitely makes it a bit easier. It's not a silver coin, but it's a coin. That's at good depth as well, that is. For a tiny little coin like that it is. I think we've got another George a second. No, we haven't. 4 coins, 4 different monarchs. We've got Charles II. Yeah, Charles II. You can see where it says Carol there. It'll say something else there. I think it's Carolo or something there. It is a Charles II, probably farthing again. At least, normally, the coins I have out of this field, I can't identify, and I've had 4 coins today, and I've been able to identify all of them. And there might be a date there somewhere, but the chances of being able to see it are very slim. Because these are really old coins. No, I can't make it out. Might be able to once the pencil's been on it. But yeah, 4 coins, 4 different monarchs. And they're all old ones as well. I think that this will be the oldest one out of the lot. Yeah, Charles II. That's cool. Come on, there's got to be a silver one here somewhere. Let's try and find it. On we go. Honestly thought I'd got some kind of weird hammered coin then. I was like, oh wow, what is that? I've never seen a hammered coin like that before. I mean, if you look, it looks like it's got a legend around the outside. It's got that pattern in the middle. It's a button. Genuinely thought that was a hammered coin. Cool little button though. I mean, you tell me that you wouldn't confuse that with a hammered coin with like the pattern around the outside of it looking like a legend. Yeah, you can see why. That's cool though, isn't it? It's a nice little button. I do like it when we get buttons with a bit of detail on them. That's cool. I like that. Awesome. Shame it wasn't a hammered coin. I haven't had one for ages now. Come on we go. Okay, and we're off. Rob literally turned up as soon as I finished my intro, so I didn't get to dig a single hole on the other field. But there he is. Look, have a nice lie in, Rob.
Sorry, mate.
So yeah, this is the new permission, freshly cut bean field. So I am very glad that I've got the 9-inch coil on, because as you can see, we've got stalks everywhere. But at least with this, I can sort of get through it. There you go, and I've got a signal straight away. Got a 53. Let's have a look. Yeah, so this is 53. Let's have a look, see what we got. We're out. So yeah, these fields have been done before, but the farmer just told us that it's been about 8 years since anyone's been on here, which means that they've been ploughed and turned over lots of times since that. Is that it there? Oh yeah, just a bit of nothing. Yeah, no, nothing. Bit of aluminium by the looks of it. Hopefully the field isn't full of that. But that's the first hole done on the new permission. Always exciting to get out on a new permission, isn't it? But yeah, like I say, they've been done, but it's been 8 years, and as you know, they get turned over every year, so there could be stuff here. Hopefully we can find some stuff. On we go. And straight away, we are on with our first coin of the day. It's a ship's halfpenny. I'm not sure I can see the date. Should I get a brush like there? Oh, your date's here somewhere, isn't it? Here we go. 1960. Is that 5? 1963. So that is an Elizabeth. Yeah. So what's that? 63. So that's 10 years after she took the throne. Love the ship halfpenny. Golden Hind. Okay, it's not massively old, but it's a coin. It's the first one of the day. And I'd always like to get the ship halfpenny. Love that ship. That's cool. First coin. Come on. How we go? First kind of old thing found so far. I've had loads of buttons and stuff, but I think that is part of a clog clasp. Yeah, I think there probably would have been about 3 or 4 holes like this in the length, and then there would have been a hinge or something, or a clasp at the other end. But yeah, I'd say that's what that is. Obviously the fields have been done before, so there's not a great deal coming up, but we are finding stuff. If we're finding buttons and stuff like that, then they're going to have missed coins and stuff. Just got to find them. Okay, I might have actually found something. I'm not sure what, but maybe possibly a brooch. Yeah. I don't think it's a button. Absolutely not. It's not in great condition. There's definitely detail on it there. Yeah, I don't think it's a button. Can't see anything on the back. But see if I can get some of the detail up. Yeah, I think it's some kind of brooch. Or a badge maybe. Once I've cleaned it up, if there is any writing on it, or if I can get an identification on it, I'll post it. But yeah, that's definitely something. Looks like it's got like crossed swords or something here, doesn't it? On all 4. Or maybe not. Yeah, see. Oh, not sure. Yeah, I think it's a brooch, but hopefully I can get an ID on it and I'll put it on screen. But that's something, at least. Yeah, it's been slow. It's hard going. Even with the 9-inch coil, it's hard to get him through the beanstalks. But we'll take that. Let's think a little bit different. It's probably off a saddle or something, but it's a mount attached to leather. Nothing completely amazing, but that's probably off a saddle or a belt or something. There might be a little bit of detail on it, I'm not sure. Yeah, maybe not. Something a little bit different now. Yeah, it's pretty cool. It's cool that it's still got the leather attached to it. Yeah, I'll take it. I'm gonna go. No, this is what I think it is. This is a good little find. I've never had one of these. I think it's a little cup trade weight. See if I can get some of the stuff off it. I'm sure it is one of those little trade weights with the cups.
Yeah, it looks like it
does, doesn't it? I've never had one of these. These normally have the weight in the middle of it, doesn't it? Tell you what the weights are, what the weight is even. Let's get some of the gloves off. This would be a nice little find if it is. I think it is. I don't really want to spray it, but I want to see if there's any detail in the middle. We've had a few little bits up now. I've not had much. Rob's had a little hammered coin. I've not had a great deal. I'm pretty sure that's what it is. I'm pretty sure that's a little trade weight. I can't tell if there's any. Oh, there might be. There might be something in the middle there. Come on, focus. The sun has gone in literally as I wanted to do this. Yeah, there's definitely something in the middle of there. Yeah, I can see a crown or something there, look. Pictures aren't great. Sun's gone in so I can't really see it. There's definitely something there though. I should be able to ID that. That's cool though. I've never had one of them before, so I'm really happy with that. That's cool. Yeah. First time I've ever had one of those kind of trade weights, but there's definitely something in the middle of there. I can see it there. There's a crown or something. That's cool. Let's take that. I'm going to give that a thumbs up because I've never had one of them. Wicked. If I manage to ID it, I'll put it up on screen, and I'll take some pictures of it as well when it's properly cleaned up. Yeah, I'm happy with that. On we go. And straight after that trade weight, I've got a bag seal. Now I've had one of these before, so I think I know what this is. It's a Procter and Royland. Yeah, I've had one of these before. So this is going to be, yeah, definitely some manure bag seal. Yeah, it says trademark there, and then I think that says registered, and then that's like an old plough there. That's cool. And then in the middle there it says Procter and Royland. Yeah, I've had one of these before. I mean, in fact, this is in better condition than the one I had before. Yeah, Procter and Royland. There you go. Manure. I think that's what that says. Or does it? Maybe not. Yeah, there you go. Manure man. That's cool. Love a bag seal. So I think these are like late 1800s, something like that. Yeah, it's been a while since I've had one, but that's in really good condition actually. I like that. Cool. Oh my god. I've just got the bottom part of a fib. 100% is that's the bottom half of a fib and a catch plate. No mistake in it at all. That's Roman. That is the bottom half of a fib. 100%. Look at that. There's a catch plate. There's a catch plate there. That would have had a little hook over it. That is 100% the bottom section of a Roman fibula brooch. Come on. We got Romans here as well. Get in. So we've had a hammered coin up and Roman up on the first time detecting on this field. I've not had a hammered coin, obviously. Rob's had a hammered coin. But that's part of a fib. 100%. Yes, come on, the Romans are here. Get in. Yes. I'm just going to check this area now, see if I can find the rest of it. See if I can find the top section. That'd be cool. Because I've had catch plates before, but I've never had so much of a fib before. Like right down to the tiny little tip at the end. Look. That's wicked. He's on a Roman. Yes, come on. I hope I can find the top section. That'd be really cool. Right, let's see if we can find it. On we go. Now, I'm not 100% sure, obviously, but oh God, I can't even keep hold of it. I think that might be a Roman hairpin head, because it's not a pistol shot, and if I can find it, there's a bit, is that it there? Yeah, there's a bit there where it would have had something coming off it. Come on, focus. Yeah, see? So I think that's Roman. We've moved back to the hammy field now. Not because we wasn't doing well in there, it was just a bit of a struggle with the stalks. They need to rot off a little bit more. Even with the 9-inch, I was struggling. So we've come here. I've got a couple of hours left, and because look, it's been raked, so it's nice and flat. So we thought we'd come back here for a couple of hours and just see how we get on. But yeah, that's my first. No, it's not. It's my second hole. That is. The first hole was a piece of lead. But yeah, I think that could well be the head of a Roman hairpin. We've had plenty of Roman off here for it to be that. That'd be a cool find if it is though. Cool. On we go.
Scratchy that.
No, you can hear him in the background. I literally just said to Rob, I am determined to get something off this field today. And then I got a signal, and because he's having a bit of falsing, and he checked over. He goes, that's a solid signal. I was like, no, it's scratchy for me, that is. And so I dug it out, and he's like, button all day, button, and it's not. Look. It's a fib. Oh wow. 2 fibs in a day. Yes. And what was it, 30 seconds after I said, I want something decent off this field today. Come on. Look at it. Yes. Oh, come on. I'd love to find one with a pin and everything, but this one's not going to. No, it's not. Look at that. Wow. Let's zoom you out and we'll give it a bit of a brush up.
I had one last week as well.
Yeah, yeah, Rob, what's that off this now? This is my third off this field now. That were your first off here? Yeah, so that's 4 fibs off this one field, and it isn't a very big field. This field just produces constantly. Oh, wow, this one's decorated as well, this is.
Mine was.
Oh, get in. Look at that.
Oh, it's better than mine.
That is absolutely mint. I'm not going to spray it. I don't like doing that with these Roman things. Look at that. That is amazing. I will never ever ever tire of finding these things. Never ever ever. Get in. I am buzzing. As if it was literally. It happened earlier though. I said to you, I want a Georgian coin off this field, and then literally 2 seconds later he dug up a Georgian coin, and then this time it was my turn. Yes, that is so nice.
Coin.
Come on.
Or gold hammered.
Gold hammered would be nice, wouldn't it? Yeah. Mate, I don't know how I'd react if I ever found one. I'd probably pass out knowing me from all the excitement. Get in, yes, come on the Roman. Again, 2 today. Yes, I'm buzzing. Come on. Another day done then, guys. Yeah, really happy. It's always good when you go on a new permission and it produces straight away, and it did. It was hard going, but we found Roman and we found a hammered coin on the first visit, so it's always a good sign when the first visit produces stuff. So there's definitely going to be stuff there. It'll be a lot easier once the beanstalks have rotted off. But the 9-inch coil did exactly what I bought it for today. It made life a lot easier. If I'd have had the 13-inch coil with me today, I'd have struggled and I got frustrated, but I was able to detect well with it. It was still a struggle, don't get me wrong, because the beanstalks are rock hard, but I was able to get between them with the 9-inch coil and managed to get a few things up. And then obviously we come back here and this field produces again. Okay, it's not producing hammered coins at the minute, but there's definitely going to be more here. But I'm back on the Roman fibs. Now, whenever I find one of these, I feel really honoured to be holding it, because this would have been personal to somebody at some point in history. Coins get passed from person to person, but somebody would have wore this 2,000 years ago, and this would have been really personal to him. So yeah, whenever I find one of these, I feel really honoured, and it just blows my mind that it's 2,000 years old and still in this kind of condition. Yeah, brilliant. So yeah, it's been a pretty good day. Like I say, I'm really pleased with the 9-inch coil on, and I'm really pleased with the new permission as well. I've got some nice stuff up. I got that cup trade weight as well, which I've never had one before, so I'm really pleased with that. A bit shy on the coin today. We only got that shipped halfpenny, but so it's a good job I put the coins in from the other week at the start of this. Otherwise you wouldn't have seen much. But we got Roman stuff, possibly 3 bits of Roman today, 2 fibs and a hairpin head. So yeah, I'm really happy. Right, so thanks for watching, guys. Remember, you can use my code ADS10 at Dragon Detecting. If you need anything detecting related, go over and check it out and try my code. You will save yourself some money off most things, so it's worth trying and going to save yourself a bit of cash. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll catch you guys again soon. Cheers.